standing. I don't know whether she wants to give me a standing ovation, but Menji, sit down and let's work. Good morning. Once again, you're good?
Alpha.
Yes.
I'm fine. I'm just feeling a little bit.
The air condition. You're not used to it, eh?
No.
So it means as for the Canada, you can't even attempt.
Come again?
Do you know the temperature in Canada?
I'll be wearing winter vest and winter jacket.
So when you're coming to office,
I should
prepare.
bring my. Okay. Thank you for letting me
Do you understand?
know.
I told you this long time ago. I don't know why I'm not implementing it.
I will do that.
Okay. How are you doing?
Please, I'm very well.
You're good, eh?
I've already told you that you're looking nice this morning.
I've added the red tie.
Yeah.
It's a wine tie.
Oh, yeah, you can breathe.
Can you do it? Yes, I'm breathing. It's breathable.
He's very okay.
It's breathable.
He's
I'm
very
breathing
okay.
for now. But when I step outside, these days, the weather is not ideal for this kind of. One day, somebody will die. They will go cause of death dressing.
But that's why you won't die. You won't die.
Hey, Charlie, if you are in the heat,
you won't die.
Charlie.
You know what is going to happen? Someone is going to gift you a car so that you wouldn't have to be thinking about that. It will happen. Say amen.
I mean, let's get into the stories. What are you saying from there?
Relax, please. But someone is going to dash you a very nice car, nice. Air-conditioned car, so that you can really relax.
The air conditioning is the most important.
You wouldn't have to be thinking about how do I get home? If I'm going out in the afternoon, where do I?
Everything will be sorted.
Everything will
be sorted. The car, it will come.
It will come.
After
After
the agenda will be on the car.
Yeah.
So let's get into the Ashanti focus.
All right, Alpha. So, a suspected armed robber by the name Osman Amadou, popularly known as Menu, has been shot dead. Yeah, that's his alias. Has been shot dead by police during an intelligence-led operation in Atebubu in the Ashanti region. According to police, Amadou had been identified as a member of a robbery gang linked to an attack that happened on March 14th, 2026, along the Atebubu-Edra highway, during which gunfire left one passenger injured. On March 18, 2026, personnel from the Police Intelligence Department carried out an operation targeting the suspect, who was believed to be hiding in Edra. Police say the situation escalated when Amadou allegedly pulled out a single-barrel gun in an attempt to engage the officers. In response, the police discharged their weapons, fatally wounding him. A subsequent search for the suspect led to the recovery of a single-barrel gun, 5 live cartridges, 200 CDs in cash, and a Techno Pop 10 mobile phone. Amadou was rushed to the Atebubu Government Hospital, where he was pronounced dead on arrival by medical staff.
So, I don't know. It's a sad event that someone will engage in that kind of activity for him to end up the way he has ended. But you want to also think about the people he has, affected with his. So, just that's lucky. He wasn't lucky. So,
that's very sad.
But do you have any other story for us?
Yes, I do. And so, the Ashanti Kusasi chiefs and elders have praised the Ghana Police Service for what they describe as a pivotal breakthrough in the arrest of suspects linked to the murder of their late chief, Naba Malik Azimbi. The commendation was delivered by their spokesperson, John Ndago, during a press conference in Kumasi. And he said the group is encouraged by the progress made so far, especially their detention of 3 suspects. And he mentioned the name of the suspects: Jamal Osman, Suleiman, and Arafat and Aishedu.
Arafat. I know this.
He said, and I read what he said: the detention of these individuals marks a pivotal advancement. And then he also added that this is very meaningful to the group and shows the commitment of the Ghana Police Service to serving justice. The chiefs and elders who lauded the leadership of the Inspector General of Police and the Ashanti Regional Commander for their role in the arrest said it was very meaningful and pivotal to them. Special mention was given to the Ashanti South Regional Police Commander DCOP Joseph Hammond and his team for what they called unwavering commitment to justice.
I'm really liking what the police is doing these days. So.
Yeah.
Their ability to fish out, they are doing very human. They are really, really trying.
Someone said Ghana police don't work
they are really, really doing well. It's something that we need to commend them for. So if you are a police officer listening to me, we are commending you this morning.
Yeah, if you're a good police officer.
You're doing a very good job. So continue to do that for the progress of our country. It's bringing the time to 39 minutes 57. But Janice, there's another story that we need to talk about. It's not a story, it's just an update. A lot of people have been complaining about the time, the hours they spent on the Kumasi-Accra highway anytime they're traveling from Kumasi to Accra or vice versa. I think 2 weeks ago, I heard Kofi Tonto is a member of the MPP complaining about the number of hours it took him to traverse from Accra to Kumasi. I think he said he spent around 8 hours. And yesterday I saw Ruben Ame complaining that he has had to spend 9 hours on that same stretch. Forget about the hours that people are spending. The state of the road is also quite terrible.
It hasn't improved. Because the last time I went to Accra, it was under construction. And the traffic is heavy.
Bound. That's when you are moving from Accra, correct? Or you're
when you are going.
Okay, which part?
You see the Konongo, like right
yes,
after.
the bypass. Oh, yes,
Yeah.
Yes. They have done something on that stretch, but largely the stretch is not very, and that's the reason why the government says that they were going to build this. How do they call it? Oh, I've forgotten the name they give it, but I mean 8 lanes, kind of. It's going to be a very modern kind of road, but somewhere of the view that why not complete the dualization of the road?
You start a new one.
Do you get the point? So, but anyhow, we need the Kumasi-Accra highway to be of standard. Okay.
Myself, I plan on going to Accra.
Anytime I plan of going to Accra, is one of the things that I think about. I don't like going to Accra because how should I be spending hours on a highway? It doesn't make sense. So it's something that it's really.
So I don't know. I'm planning on going to Accra. I don't know if I should leave at dawn that I can.
No, there's a simple solution.
Which is?
Use flights.
I don't have money for flights. If you people want to contribute and sponsor and say, oh, because of the way we love you, we don't want you to stress Janice Opoku-Agyemang. This is 3,500 cedis for round trip. I'll be very grateful. I'll never cease to thank you both.
I don't know
so you
why.
can give me 1,500.
I don't know why. I don't know why when you started saying something, your mic. I don't know. I'm not sure the listeners can hear you.
They can't hear me.
No.
But I'm sure you heard me.
No, your microphone is a bit. I think it has developed a fault. So let's take a breather when we return. I'll let you write. Write whatever you said, no.
So that you read it out for me.
Oh, well, we help you. Everything will be fine, okay?
Oh, yeah, everything will be fine.
Everything will be fine.
Most definitely. But if we are pleading with the authorities that if something can be done, they should really.
Yes. And last time someone was complaining about the traffic, and someone said, no, that's not true. You know what he said?
Why?
He said, a foam in a traffic wall.
But we all can't go to there, so.
So go there. When you go to there, so there's no traffic there. It's quick. Pa!
I get money, I'll use
30 minutes.
Flights,
everything will be fine, don't worry. Yeah. So let's take a breather. When we return, we'll talk about the legal education reform bill. Janice, are you excited about it? Or you are indifferent about it?
I think I'm excited about it. I don't know.
Okay. Do you have questions?
I'm just more excited than indifferent about it.
Okay, let's take this breather. When we return, we'll speak to a lawyer. His name is Lawyer Samuel Otu. He is a private legal practitioner and a law lecturer at Central University. We'll speak to him about this particular matter and how it's going to affect legal education. There are those who believe that perhaps quality will reduce as a result of this. But some say, well, there will always be a standard. The national bar exams, and even the practice itself will have a way of standardizing the legal practice. So, yes, so we'll talk about that if you're a law student listening to me, I'm sure you want to pay attention to this very important conversation. If you have a question, you can add. If you're a lawyer too, I want to hear from you. If you are a judge, even though they don't, I know some of them who listen, but of course, they are very private people. Well, let's take this message when we return. We'll get into that conversation.
Hey, have you heard about Betway exclusives?
Betway? What again?
Oh, Betway exclusives. There's special games you can only find on Betway, like Soccer Striker, Fly Eggs, Spin the Bottle.
Hey, are you saying we won't find this anywhere else?
Oh, exactly. Only on Betway. Quick, fun, and exclusive, just for you.
Oh, then I'll try this tonight. Oh, Betway always brings something fresh.
You too, don't dawdle. Go explore the Betway exclusives and experience the thrill. Terms and conditions apply. Regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. No under 18. Get way more with Betway.
So it's 45 minutes after 7, and you're still listening to the Orange Sunrise here on Orange 107.9. So regardless of the questions you have, we will try as much as we can in our brief conversation with lawyer Samuel to answer some of those questions for you, so that you'll get the clarity that you deserve about the legal education reform bill that was passed in Parliament a couple of days ago. And now we are waiting for the president to assent to it so that it becomes law. If it does become law, to what extent is that going to change the legal education? And will it have impact on quality? Let's speak to a private legal practitioner who, fortunately, also happens to be a law lecturer at the Faculty of Law, Central University, Kumasi campus. Lawyer, good morning and welcome to the Orange Sunrise.
Good morning, sir.
I believe you're doing well.
I'm good.
Great. So, give me your initial reaction to this bill that has been passed in Parliament. From where you sit, is it good or you have issues with it?
Okay. First of all, I'd like to
You're listening in color. Orange 107.9.
Yeah, it's very good that this law has been passed. Now, if you look at history, somewhere in 2019, there was a massive demonstration that access to legal education was becoming problematic. There were a lot of demonstrations all over where people that have completed the LLB were finding it difficult to enter legal education to complete the final phase of the professional program. Now, that led to Parliament now coming out with a new law, which has just been passed, waiting for presidential assent. Now, the new law, what it does is basically to abolish the entrance exam system that was introduced. The entrance system was introduced in 2012, and the number of students that were passing the LLB to the law school became so enormous as compared to the facilities that were available to admit them. So the entrance system, what it did was just to make the whole system become competitive, just to create an avenue for the school to have a way to select persons that can enter. But we all know that, fine, exams is one way of assessing students.
Yes.
But once the person has been able to complete the LLB, you cannot say that he has not acquired any knowledge at all. Now, what the new law says to do is to abolish the entrance exams, decentralize legal education training by accrediting existing universities, both public and private, and empower them to run the professional course. This means that students can now complete their professional training at their respective law faculties rather than the exclusive monopoly or the monopoly that the Ghana School of Law was given. So with the new law in place, there is going to be a new regulatory body called a Council for Legal Education and Training. And that body, once it's established, will oversee accreditation and set standard for curriculum and ensure that all participating universities maintain high training standards. So now every student that completes LLB will go to the final stage, that is the law school, as of right. It's not going to be any competitive exam. So what is going to happen is that maybe the universities will now strengthen the admission requirement such that the numbers that will be produced every year will not be more than what can be admitted into the facility. But when you complete the LLB and then you proceed to do the final phase, that is the professional course, you do it for 1 year. And then when you finish, you go and do an attachment with a law firm or with a court, or you engage in any other activity that the regulator may approve.
Mm-hmm.
And that after you have completed that 1 year training, practical training, either by being assigned to a court of appeal judge, by engaging in pro bono services like working with legal aid and other institutions, then you will now be eligible to write the national bar exams. So first of all, this law replaces the old system, which was creating a problem for entry.
Mm-hmm.
So what you need is that you need to have LLB. Once you have the LLB degree, what you do is that you go and do the professional training. You enroll automatically to law school.
Okay.
All you need to do is to select which of the institutions that you want to attend, whether you want to go to your primary institution, be it University of Ghana, University of Professional Studies, UCC, KNUSC, or Ghana School of Law will also be part. But that will be the initial schools that will be available. But subsequently, other universities will also be accredited.
Okay.
And once you complete the professional training for 1 year, then you come and do 1 year attachment, internship training, 1 year practical training, and then you will now be allowed to write the final bar exams.
I have some questions that I need to. First of all, you mentioned KNUST, for instance, University of Ghana and some other universities. We do know that the Ghana Law School, as it stands now, they have offshoot campuses in these universities. My question is, would those campuses run simultaneously with the cohort that will come out of this new system, or that one will be collapsed so that it's standardized for everybody in these satellite campuses? I don't know if you understand my question.
Yeah, the campus in Kumasi is Ghana School of Law campus.
Yes.
It's not KNUST Law School.
Okay.
So what the new system is bringing is that University for Professional Studies will have its own students.
Mm-hmm.
Legon will have its own students.
Okay.
If JIMPA is accredited, JIMPA will have its own students.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the current arrangement where Ghana School of Law has campuses, students in those campuses, they are not students of
KNUST.
KNUST.
They are just on the campus.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes, because it's an arrangement between the school,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And
probably they may be paying rent for using the facility.
Mm-hmm.
So if KNUST want to start a law school, definitely KNUST will have its own students, will have its own classroom where students will attend lectures.
Some too are of the opinion that even currently, before some students are admitted into some universities to pursue LLB, they are made to write entrance exams and also go before interview panel to be interviewed and assessed whether or not they qualify before they are granted admission to pursue LLB. So some say, for instance, if KNUST is operating this structure currently to get students into its university for LLB, wouldn't it do the same for the professional course if it's given the opportunity?
No.
Okay.
The professional one, you are going to.
Hello, lawyer. Hello, sir. Yes, we lost you momentarily, so if you can repeat whatever you said again, sir. Hello?
To do the professional course, you enter any of the universities that are accredited as of right. Mind you, legal education is regulated by law. Hello?
Yes, lawyer. Yeah, we lost you momentarily, but I'm getting what you're saying. You are saying that immediately you are done with LLB, it means you have the right to go to.
Yes.
Okay.
There will be no entrance exams.
Okay.
There will be no entrance exams. So Ghana School of Law, if you want to go to Ghana School of Law, you select Ghana School of Law. If you want to go to KNUST, you select KNUST. But I understand your question. That is, if the numbers that KNUST can accommodate is more than the students that have selected that campus, probably they will have to reassign you to a different university that do not have the numbers. But I'm sure as we get there, the regulators will decide what to do. But there will be no entrance exams because the law seeks to abolish that. It is for that reason that the new law has been passed. Okay. So there will be no entrance exams for that one.
Yes. The other question too is, so for some master's program, for instance, before you are allowed to pursue it, they have minimum requirements. So some will say you must not get below second class. My question is, under this new regime, can anybody who has done LLB, maybe the person got, I don't know, whether third class or pass or something, can they move straight into the professional course, or there will be some caveat, I don't know, that you must fall within a particular category?
That has been there. That has been there since. I mean, to be able to go to law school proper, you need to get at least a minimum of 50 marks for each of the core courses: constitutional law, Ghana legal system, contract law, and then the other course that is the regulator determines is one of the mandatory courses. But if you do a course like, let's say, jurisprudence, if you do jurisprudence or labor law or any other law, which is not one of the core courses, and you get below 50, that will not affect your entry qualification.
Okay.
And that is what I know exists over the years.
Okay.
Yes.
So now, finally, you indicated to us that under this new regime, after doing your LLB program, some are doing it for 3, some are doing it for 4 years. You have to now go to the professional school to do another year, and then after that you will be attached with a law firm or court to more or less work or do activities for a year before you write the national bar exams, correct?
Yes, please.
Okay. So it means that, for instance, with the attachment to law firm, there will not be any examination. You just have to do it. There will not be any assessment.
There will definitely be an assessment, but that assessment is practical.
It will not be okay.
So you should be able to prepare certain readings for the law firm to certify you that you are fit and proper to be called to the bar. Probably, I mean, it will definitely be documentation that you need to fill to show that you've actually gone through the mill and you are fit and proper to be called to the bar.
Mm-hmm.
So you should be able to prepare maybe certain applications to court. You should be able to move a motion.
Okay.
You should be able to prepare some pleadings
Mm-hmm.
and then argue before a court of competent jurisdiction to make all the necessary submissions that are required of a lawyer.
Mm. Okay.
Yes.
Very finally.
Yeah, so the requirement definitely when the time comes. You know, when you go to law school, at the corner, they give you a logbook where you fill based on the activities that you are engaged in, the various law firms where you go and do internship.
Okay.
You know, currently there is an internship element, even for those that are already at the law school.
Yes.
But that one, you do it. You do it for a month or so. I forgot it.
Okay.
Yes.
That is different from the one they call pupillage or something. It's different from that, right?
No, that one is internship.
Okay.
So during vacation, you go and do that. So during vacation, that was when the students were doing it. Okay. But now that it has been made law and it's 1 year, you just have to, you'll be attached to the firm for a full year. If it's a court, you'll be attached with it for a full year. There is those that are completing this year. You know, there are some courses that they might not have done it at the faculty, like accounting and some other programs. Yes. Understand law of evidence and some other programs will be taken off or be added to other courses. For instance, evidence will be split into two, and so a portion of it will go to criminal procedure, others will go to civil procedure. So when you're doing civil procedure, part of it you treat the law of evidence, how evidence is treated under civil procedure and how evidence is also treated under criminal procedure. So you won't do a completely new course for law of evidence as is happening now.
Okay. Very finally, sir. Okay, please go ahead.
And then for those students that are completing this year, in September when the system comes out, they will enter straight.
Oh, okay.
The question is either those courses, because they are doing it 1 year and they will not be doing all the current courses, whether they should do those additional courses because they did not do it at the faculty level, or they should be allowed to go without doing those courses. That one is left for the regulator to say, but I'm not sure they will even do those courses.
Okay. Very finally, sir, some believe that this may impact legal education in the sense that quality will be reduced, because previously you had two barriers that you needed to cross. The entrance exams was one, and then the bar exam. So the two barriers will shape you to be very much serious with the studies. And now that one has been dropped, something that if care is not taken, will have a lot more lawyers who are not up to standard. What do you say to that?
Well, I mean, everyone has the right to make argument or interpret the situation the way he feels or understand it to be. You know, as you know, I mean, people have different ways of, based on their ideology or philosophical inclination, they may interpret it that, this is going to open the floodgate and going to do mass production. One may also say that because the students are going to go through practical training, by the time they come out, they will be better prepared to perform as lawyers. And so rather, this time round, you will have completed LLB, completed a professional course, and you will still not be called to the bar because you, in terms of the practicality of the course, you will not have been prepared or ready to be called to the bar. And your senior in chambers will not certify you, because once he certifies you that you are competent to go out and perform, there will be some kind of a burden on him in case you are unable to live up to the expectations of the profession. So, and what we need also to understand is that it's not everybody that goes through the legal training that will necessarily come out and practice. Some will go and do their own business.
Yeah.
Others want it just to make argument fit that, oh, I'm also a lawyer. Yes. So it's not everybody that is going to practice.
Okay.
And we need to also understand that once the society acquires more knowledge and more lawyers are trained, the mistakes that we are making will also be reduced. Yes. There also those mistakes will also be reduced. So we shouldn't think that because we are producing more lawyers, mean all of them are going to flood the market and make access to business very difficult. It will depend on whether you succeed as a lawyer or not. Will depend on other factors like your own entrepreneurial skills. Even currently or before, some lawyers were finding it difficult to pay their bills. Others also making it. So it's not an automatic.
Yeah.
That even if we reduce the numbers to 100, the business could still be centered on only 30. So it's a matter of, I mean, your own ability to run your business.
Okay.
How you perform in court and how the clients will see you and how they will be more than willing to refer you to other people to seek your service.
Yes.
Yes. Others may also go into pure consultancy where they will not even practice or go to court at all.
Okay.
Yes. And to also create an avenue for the system to also be revised. You know, in other jurisdictions, we have solicitors, people who are practicing purely as solicitors. And then we have those that are practicing as what?
Advocates.
No, as barristers.
Okay.
Yes. We have so many government institutions where there is no legal lawyers there assisting them in terms of the work that they do. All these institutions will assign lawyers there.
Okay.
And then they will also help streamline most of the activities that happen. There are several instances where there's been complaint about procurement irregularities, non-compliance with basic rules and others. So there are a lot of avenues for lawyers to be engaged.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much, sir, for joining us this morning. We are very much grateful for your time. Hopefully, we'll get you on Wednesday so that we'll expand more on some of these and some other matters. We are grateful for your time.
Thank you.
And that is a private legal practitioner who happens to be a law lecturer at Central University, Kumasi campus, helping us make sense of this new legal education bill. It's going to be quite interesting. It's going to be quite interesting. But I think the argument he's making is that the market has a way of checking you. If you're not good, even if you become a lawyer, the client will know that you're a lawyer. But if you're good, so it depends on your person. It depends on how you put in the effort. And he said that, well, with this new arrangement, it appears that a lot of people who had LLB and had always wanted to go to the law school itself for the professional course who couldn't, now will get the opportunity to do it. And it will open the opportunities for these people. I don't know if you have a comment to make on this whole thing, and based on the explanation that lawyer Samuel Otu has provided us this morning.
I think my concerns were similar to yours about the quality and the outcome of what this bill could mean. But then I think lawyer has clarified that it means people are going to have more access to legal education. It, however, has a way of placing in checks so that quality is not compromised. So I think, all in all, I think it's good because, as he rightfully said, that in 2019, people were on the streets.
I remember
protesting.
they were even chased with. So yeah, it was quite a terrible scene. Yeah.
And some other practitioners have also said that even the lawyer-client ratio in Ghana
is nothing to write about, because a lot of the lawyers who even come out of law school are not practicing practically. So Yes.
So I think on a
because
larger
to give you an example, so my hometown, for instance, Wenchi, I'm sure a lot of lawyers have come from there, but but to tell you, me, I'm somebody who is very much conversant with my area. I'm not too sure I can count to 10 lawyers
from Wenchi
myself, as in the people I know in my area, as in the Zongo area. I'm not too sure I can count to 3 people who have become lawyers from that area. So that should give you a view of how the scarcity, because there was some ratio that came in around, I think it was around 2017 when I was in Accra. I spoke to lawyer Samson Ayenini, and he said as at the time they had about 2,800 and something lawyers practicing, and about 2,000 or 1,000 something were in Accra. It was just like the medical situation, and a good number were in Kumasi. There were some regions that didn't even have lawyers. In fact, there were some municipalities that you would not have a lawyer practicing there. So it was like, no, this is a problem. And it was making the argument that's the reason why we need to open things up for a lot more people to go into law school. So regardless of how you think it is, becoming a lawyer is tough. It's not easy. So because the finances, the how laborious it is. So I saw a law student and the book he was holding. I was like, this one, when you give it to a 5-year-old, he can't even carry it. Do you understand? So it's not easy. So a lot of people are not doing it. And some have done it, but they have not been able to cross the line. So we have a lot of people who want to become lawyers, but they have not gotten the opportunity. Meanwhile, in the system, we don't have a lot of them practicing. So that's perhaps the reason why we need this opportunity, so that maybe some of them will.
So I think on a large scale, it's a good thing. And then when you hear people talking about the old system where you'd have to go through the Ghana School of Law for your professional training, people have explained that it got to a point where the Ghana School of Law could not accommodate.
Yes, because the numbers were too much.
You
because
understand?
they were the only professional school for lawyers in Ghana. How? 30-something million people, only one. So it was later that they even opened other campuses. So I think they have campus in Kumasi, of course, KNUST. I'm sure, I don't know if they have one at UCC.
I have no idea.
Maybe Gimpa and those other universities. So it's more or less like it's a good thing. So maybe you can buy your phones and then see how it
hopefully
goes.
But like you and then the quality, still on the quality issue, as you said and as he said, I think even before you are done with the LLB, there are weeks to ensure that you are really on top of your game.
If you are not good, Charlie, nobody will come.
You understand. Even at the stats, like you said, in some schools you have to write. Even for LLB, you have to do entrance exam before you get in. Before you get in the school, and then lawyers said for all your courses, you are not supposed to get anything below 50.
And in law, Janice, the lawyers have engaged to get 50 in a law course.
It's not easy.
It not be easy like that too. Like the 50, you think, you are thinking about your normal or the 50. Charlie, the way people struggle to get the 50. It's tough.
I think it's a good thing. It's a good thing. At least now people can have access to legal professional training. So it's a good thing. I hope that more numbers will be enrolled, because I know people who have really suffered because of this.
Charlie,
entrance exam.
It's not easy, and it's quite expensive to even prepare for the exam. So.
And if you do and you feel you have to reapply,
and it's not easy. So let's take this breather. If you are a law student, I don't know what you make of this. I'm sure you are happy, or you are like some of them who are like, no, this will affect quality. I'm sure those people they have confidence about that. So yes, you want to hear us. I had wanted to engage some of the students. Maybe tomorrow I have some of the law students that I'd like to engage to also seek their thought, because this whole thing is done for them. So it will be interesting to also hear from them. But it's 30 minutes after 8. Let's take this breather. When we return, more to come. Stay with us.
Obanyansa foso wo bunuye won kana asam. Te mafutu sam kakre wa supeme. Yo kofi oh my ya woman. Oh man ya mama na. Yenyi baby ako. Wacha za ya wareni. Wonsom wanyinyi pa. Asa de pa wo fe oye. Ya mo yembera ye. Ebe ya ifuyena. Oh my ya woman oh. Oh my ya mama na. Ati waya no ra. Nyami tata yemana renya. Wonsom wanyinyi pa. So ya wanabe. Ya mo yembera ye. Ebe ya ifuyena. Wonsom wanyinyi pa. Asa de pa ofio yo. Ya mo yembera ye. Ebe ya ifuyena. Ama be ya ifuyena. Asite be ya ifuyena. Oh, ama be ya ifuyena. Yana ya mo yembera ye. Ebe ya obra you aramo. Ama be ya ifuyena. Emina ya mo yembera ye. Ebe ya ifuyena. Ese ama be ya ifuyena. Abraya we sabeya efiyana ro ao ama beya efiyana yamo yemra ye abeya yamoni ye ama beya efiyana abraya we yamo yemra ye abeya ama ebeyo ama beya efiyana abrayi warabo yamo yemra ye abeya efiyana sikanye bredo wafa timpawo we yesna winya nyami shira mama ni payote foa enuanum yafanya misronya jumana nyami besrayen obraya boya yamo yemra ye abeya efiyana ama beya efiyana asitre beya efiyana ama beya efiyana yamo yemra ye abeya yafa enyibengawa ama beya efiyana yanaro yamo yemra ye abeya efiyana ese abra beya efiyana asite beya efiyana ama beya efiyana yamo yemra ye abeya yajobi yayazo ama beya efiyana yamo yemra ye abeya sebo karana washawa ama beya efiyana ama beya yamo yemra ye abeya wonsa chimara wona kayana wonsa ama beya efiyana yamo yemra ye abeya ebe ajaja fwe ama beya efiyana Obanyansa foso wo bunuye won kana asam. Te mafutu sam kakre wa supeme. Yo kofi oh my ya woman. Oh man ya mama na. Yenyi baby ako. Wacha za ya wareni. Wonsom wanyinyi pa. Asa de pa wo fe oye. Yamo yembera ye. Ebe ya efiyana. Oh my ya woman oh. Oh my ya mama.
Now, to live a good life or a responsible life, then you must be responsible in what you consume and where you eat. It's very important too. Some of the environment we are eating. I just realized these days that it looks as if a lot of food joints in Ghana are close to gutter. I don't know. Janice, have you realized that? Like almost every food joint, it has to be close to a gutter.
What you are buying? If you are buying wachi, then yeah. If you are buying cocoa,
Charlie,
yeah,
no.
the wachi that is close to the gutter is the authentic wachi.
That thing you should stop it. Why can't you sell food in like somewhere far from the gutter? Why does it?
The further, if it's wachi we are talking about, the further away from the wachi.
Stop this behavior.
The less nice side.
No, Charlie, the rate at which typhoid is catching before. You have to be concerned. The environment is important, so I'm urging you to go to Goldfinger. With the sound of the name, you should know that the environment is going to be serene, and it's quality, of course. Just like Janice said, they are in a league of their own. So go there. They are open Monday to Saturday, 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. You'll get your perfect breakfast and lunch, dinner, and late night vibes. Breakfast starts from just 45 cities daily. Tuesdays from 5 p.m. You're going to enjoy 15% off everything at Corporate Hangouts. Now Fridays at 5 p.m. at Sip and Paint. You'll get good drinks, good company. Saturdays from 6 p.m. You'll get steak and wine with live music. Sundays feature a buffet with live music from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Then sunset vibes from 5 p.m. till 8. So you can find Goldfinger Restaurant at Ahujo in Shai, so on the Dorothy Asidu Drive. Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Goldfinger Restaurant. Contact them on 024-867-2185. 024-867-2185.
Now, this is that something great is happening in Kumasi. We call it the Kumasi Comedy Show, which is proudly brought to us by EHAP. And this is the Easter edition happening live on Easter Sunday, 5th of April, 2026. Are you interested in going?
Yes, we'll be there. I've already agreed with you that we'll be there together. I didn't tell you.
No, you didn't tell me.
Then I agreed in my head.
I thought you said you were going to.
I agree with you in my head.
I thought you said we were going to be celebrating it the same way we celebrated the Eid.
No. As for celebration, you could differ. But I was referring to what was given and what was received.
Okay. So this Easter Sunday, 5th of April 2026, the Kumasi Comedy Show is happening at the Longford Royal Center, Ordinary Kwada, so near the Maria Montessori School, 5:30 p.m. sharp. Clemento Suarez will be there, General Intatia will be there, Atopa will be there, Kendi Comic, Kwesi Mensah Dan, and Sibrit Gerald, Ebenezer, Jomo, Ranzi, Ray Latte, and a lot more will be there. And so you can dial *713 *33 *45 hash. *713 *33 *45
to take your time for us.
Let me say that one more time. *713 *33 *45 hash.
Okay.
Now to grab your early bird ticket offer. And so if you buy your early bird tickets for single, you can buy it at 120 Ghana cedis now. But then if that offer expires, you're going to be buying it for 150. And the double is now going for 200 Ghana cedis. But if the early bird tickets get sold out, you're going to have to buy it for 250. VIP is going for 250 now. But after the early bird tickets are sold out, you're going to buy it for 300 Ghana cedis. And the VVIP table is going for 500 cedis. And you can grab your tickets from the Lava Femme front decks, from the Opoku Trading Supermarket in Edum, from the Longford Royal Center in Ordinoho Kwada, so Kunti Supermarket at Ayediasi Gate, Givendi Restaurant inside the Kumasi City Mall, and Longford City restaurant in Crowfrom, or you can call 0543-216-846, 0543-216-846 for sponsorship and reservation. And this is powered by the Hype House.
Okay. Thank you very much for bringing that information to us this morning. You know, we are supposed to have a conversation with a stalwart of the MPP. She's a member of the patron of the party. She's also part of the national communication team, Madam Beatrice Owarewa-Sian. She has an ambition, you know, she wants to become the member of parliament for the people of us.
I have a story on that this morning, but I think we had to wrap up. I sort of.
Oh, you share with me because she's coming. Because I think she granted an interview and she did indicate that it's a seat that she would like to snatch. Oh, she wants to snatch it for somebody. When she comes, we'll tell her why. Somebody's holding his thing.
So this woman that we are talking about, she's a businesswoman.
Yeah.
And development advocate. Her name is Beatrice Owarewa-Sian. And she has announced her intention to contest the parliamentary seats for Asante Mampong in the Ashanti region, positioning her bid on what she describes as a strong record of personal investment and community development. Speaking during an interaction with the media, Madame Xiao revealed that her decision follows years of direct intervention in the constituency, where she claims to have funded multiple projects without support from government or external agencies. And she stated, and I quote, "I am coming from Asante Mampong, and I do have a political ambition within the Ashanti. I have done over 40 projects within Asante Mampong. I evacuated a boiler that was over 40 years old, built schools from the ground up, paid tuition, and assisted people medically when they couldn't take themselves to the hospital. I have also drilled boreholes and done so many things. I have spent over 40 billion Ghana cedis in Asante Mampong." Should I say that part again?
40 billion.
40 billion.
That's what she said she has spent.
Yeah, in Asante Mampong.
We'll ask her when she comes.
From her own money. Without the backing of government or any third-party agency.
40 billion.
40 billion.
My friend will say 40 billion.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll have to convert it into hard currency and see. But it's still a huge sum of money, isn't it? Yes. That's what she claims she has spent.
Yeah.
Wow.
Madame Xian further indicated that her decision to enter the race has been influenced largely by calls from residents who she says are demanding change and encouraging her to step forward. And she says, anytime you go to Mampong and I'm walking around in the streets, people are saying, "Nanaya Mampong, this year we need you. We need change. Right now, there are no factories in Mampong. I want to build 2 factories within the constituency. One like a Kivo type company and another focused on vegetable packaging. We need jobs because when you go around, you see the youth roaming. When I look into their eyes, I see they are lost and need someone to push them forward." She confirmed that she will be contesting the incumbent member of parliament, Kweku Amprechum Sapon, who has held the seat for 3 consecutive terms. Despite acknowledging the challenge ahead, she expressed confidence in her chances, and she said, "I am contesting the current MP, and I know it will not be an easy task. He has been on the seat for 3 consecutive terms and succeeded someone as well, but I believe everything comes with a challenge, and I am ready to rise against it. There may be insults, so I need to develop a thick skin. Not everything people say will be true, but we must focus on the common goal. Mampong needs change," she said.
I've always, and it's a question that I like to ask, because when I listen to members of parliament, when I listen to them before they go to the house and during their stay in the house, usually some of them seem to say that, well, it looks as if we are disappointed because it's not looking like we saw prior to us coming. And there are those who feel that the pressure on the member of parliament, I recall we've discussed this before, that the pressure that people impose on you or put on you, the demands they make towards you, the responsibilities you are expected to discharge because of your position as a member of parliament, something that if you compare that to what you get in terms of your conditions of service, it really does not more or less match. Okay, but yet still people are quite how do I call it? Are quite they're working hard to go there. It's something that amazes me, but I think that maybe it depends on the individual.
Largely.
Yeah, I think the people.
I think it does. Now, Alpha, one thing I like saying is that from my little exposure to politics, especially when I was in uni, I can say for sure that only a few people aspire for political positions with the aim of getting money. For most of them, it's because they think they are capable of bringing change. They are capable of doing something impactful. So I don't know what goes wrong along the line, but I know that most of them, and I've spoken to some people who have expressed interest in, becoming MPs, holding other positions in government. And when you speak to them, you can clearly see that this person hopes to do something important, something major, something relevant. The person thinks that he's capable of doing A, B, and C for his community, for his people. So I don't know. But just as you pointed out, after the person gets into office, everything changes. One, expectation of people from the outsiders.
We need to help members because when you read the Constitution clearly, the responsibility of the member of parliament is not what we see them do. If you had a proper governance structure, where, for instance, the MC or DC is more or less the MC or DC under the local government structure is the president representative in the area. Do you get the point? The MP's major responsibility is to ensure that because they are the institution that enacts laws, he will contribute to ensure that the laws that are being enacted in parliament are the ones that have our interest. Do you get the point? And two, because they are more or less, they are the ones who check government spending, government pairs. So he is there to ensure that he does quality job, to ensure that the Ghanaian people get value for money. The bills that will come, the various things, he is there to ensure that he deals with them to the extent that the Ghanaian people are going to benefit. Yes, he is also there to amplify the concerns of his constituency. But if you were to have a very robust local government system, where the DC or the MC is handling the local developmental issues, whilst the MP is also representing the people, it's going to balance in a way. But in our case, it appears a lot of people think, as for the DC, so
you understand.
You have come
of the responsibility is then pushed onto
something that it is also because for the DC, it doesn't come to the people to seek election. So they seem not to have that connection with him. Because for him, even though, yes, I know that some DCs are also under pressure, but I don't think it is as compared to what the MPs go through. Now, that's the reason why some say amend the Constitution to allow for DCs to also seek election. But I guess at the time, the bone of contention was, should it be under party lines? I think it was together with even assembly member election. No, assembly member election is already, but the conversation was whether to do it in a partisan line. When it comes to the DCs and MCs, the argument was, okay, we all agree it should be elected. But how do we elect them? As individuals, or they should represent a political party? That's where the bigger parties differed, and that particular motion was lost. Do you get the point? I don't know what your position is on that matter. Do you think DCs and MCs should be allowed to go through the election phase to be elected to lead the assemblies instead of the president, because some of the times the president does, because the number of people that the president has to choose, he doesn't know, and the people don't seem to have any direct control over that.
Yeah.
So you are there, they will bring you, oh, Charlie. Yes, the assembly members will go and, I mean, more or less affirm the selection of the president or reject his selection. But usually, you know what happens. I mean, our assembly members, sometimes they will just go and, you understand. So some make the argument that allow the people to also partake in that process, so that I know that I have voted for my MC. This baller, when my MC has not fixed it, the level of authority I can exercise is not as compared to if he's selected and affirmed by assembly members. What's your...
So I think I'm for they should be voted for, they should be elected, because election sort of, it connects the people to the people who are contesting for the positions, because I think when you go to any constituency, it is easy for them to point out, this is my MP, this is my MP, this is what he does, and this is my MP's house, this is this. But then it is a little bit difficult when it comes to the
MCs, DCs.
You understand? So I think when you allow people to contest for such positions, you bring the government closer to the people, because then when they are contesting, they would have to be telling people that this is what I intend to do.
You share your manifesto. You tell them
this is what I intend to do. This
so
is
they
my
can
plan.
Judge you with that.
You understand? So I think I'm for the election process. They should go through the election processes just as the MPs go through. And I think in Ghana here, when you know that after every 4 years, people are going to have the opportunity to judge you and to judge your performance and to say that, we want you to continue, or we want you to step aside for a different person too, it sort of keeps people on their toes, because you know that these people are going to hold you accountable at the end of your first term. Yeah. So you put in more effort and you see them do. But if it's by appointment, it's like we didn't put you there.
And usually when you see the caliber of people who get appointed, sometimes some say, let's reward our party secretaries, a party chairman, something. It's just like a means to reward people who have helped the various political parties. But if we were to allow them to go and campaign, they'll bring their plans. What would you do with the resources of this locality? How do you intend to use the District Common Assembly Fund? Beyond that, what innovations will you bring on board to harness resources to deal with some of the challenges we're grappling with in this area? Usually, because of this structure, that this is one of them, they are just the District Assembly Command Fund bar. Okay, then they do. It's like they are not doing enough. And I know they can do better. But because of this arrangement, it's like, okay, say president, so you just have to appeal to the president.
You understand?
Not
to the people.
And or to the party people. So if the party people shout, then the president will change you. So it's not largely for the interest of the people. But you just have to do things that will favor the political party. You understand? Going to funerals, but the real, because if these assemblies were elected and doing these things, to some extent the pressure, because
the
MPs, Charlie, so they are not going to parliament, they can't go.
I was even getting to that point that, because we appoint the MMDCs and all of that, the MPs, people feel like they had a say in the fate of the MPs. You understand? Because you are there because I voted for you.
Yeah.
So then people hold the MPs more accountable than those in their local governments. So I think, as you said, if you give people the chance to vote, then they can then assess the people that they voted for. And I think even if you open it up to, then people can say that, we know person A, we know person B, and we see that in their own capacity, these are the things that they've done to help the constituency. And so if we give this person more power, more opportunities, the person has the potential, has the capacity to lead us in a direction that we want to go. But if you, like he said, if it's just appointments based on political affiliation and what you did for the president or what you did for the MP and all of that during a campaign, it doesn't sit well with me.
I think so Ghana had the choice. We could have gone federal system of governance or government. You know, if you go to Nigeria, the various states are led by what you call governors. Do you get the point? And the governors are in charge. So you have the state government, and now you have the national government. The state government have some peculiar responsibilities. For instance, they deal with, how to raise taxes, deal with some issues to do with education, to some extent infrastructure. But the national government will be in charge of foreign policy, the security of the country, and some other things. So what you have is that if you go to Nigeria or United States of America, if you go to a particular state, they are not mentioning Donald Trump's name. They do not know Trump. Yes, even though Trump would do things that will affect like foreign policy, which country to fight, those things, those bigger decisions is left to him. But in terms of schools, in terms of roads, in terms of all of those things, it's the responsibility of the governor. But of course, in our system, we call it the unitary system of government. So the power is centralized. The only thing that by the local government structure, the president's power is more or less given to his representatives. So what you have is that everything connects to the center. Do you get the point?
Yes.
Everything we do, every response, it's connecting to the center. So the various regions, for instance, go to the regional coordinating council. They are just there. Sometimes it's just symbolic. Do you get the point? You go to DCs, everybody is waiting for the Accra. That's why Ghana will often say everything is Accra, because our system of government allows that. It's unitary system of government. It's centralized system of government. It's centralized in Accra. Even though the Constitution acknowledges that you can build regional headquarters of certain institutions in some regions, looking at what those regions bring to the table. So for instance, you can say, okay, maybe the Ministry of Mines and Natural Resources is headquartered in Ashanti region or Western region because they have a lot of mining activities going on. But in Ghana, we have not been able to practicalize that. So everything is Accra. So what is happening is that all of these people are looking to Accra for either resources, for more or less directives as to what to do, what not to do. So it's like the local issues are not really reflective in the things they do. It's one of the issues that we are grappling with. I'm not saying the choice is good, is bad, but I'm saying the way we have implemented it has created a situation where everything has been centralized. So beyond Accra, it looks as if nothing is happening outside the.
Everyone is just waiting on Accra to do something.
Accra will have to. You understand? It's one of the issues we are dealing with. But let me open the phone lines for people to join. We've talked about legal education in Ghana today. We've also talked about the district and municipal assembly elections, the DCs, MCs versus MPs, the structure we have and how it's affecting development. You can call on 024 66 78615, 024 66 78615. This morning we'll use this number for the meantime. 024 66 78615. Let's speak to our first caller. Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, Mbajo, meet you. Hey, yo.
Good morning. Oh. Oh. Oh.
The whole maybe I also contest Akatuma 40. Yes, no. Oh, my head, it was more a pro FD must. Okoya, there is not one hour in the basis. So I know. Politics, no, a high people in him.
If you have friend cutter the onion is more in Unyai, because the oil or 10 to cry. A part so. Not this is a family election there. Upper I check cry. Upper. Yeah, sir. I'm going to go. Because any this address wrong. I mean to say, road address. Or the maybe young cousin, no, and this you know, or or the Bayer region minister. I will class her. A tomorrow, as the young indigenous people are trying to go now, move by a region minister, I will be up to the assessment. And he said, who is a year, this is Kumasi, not a MVP, and a year region minister, sorry, MC. Well, much material assembly. And Kajuma, I never and this was when your position, the Obatas and never Obatas and Obayajuma.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chief, for your contribution this morning. You can also call me on 024 66 78615. Let's speak to another caller here. Good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Yeah, hello, good morning.
Yes, please, your name and where you're calling me from.
Good morning, Alfa.
Yes, good morning. Your name and where you're calling me from, sir.
Okay, so my name is Bafo. I'm calling from Atasumaso.
Okay, Bafo, let's hear you.
Okay, so the person may come about this MCs and DCs elections. I think theoretically a good thing. If you look at it on paper, a boy in development, but practically, who consider the nature of your politics now about the issues rest, and this is why. Opa Alpha, you see case studies of where if you are MC, you know, if you are NDC, and the MP, if you are NPP. Most often confusion was MP no Juma no the achievements no be call into the next elections into a sabotage way so we say opa go around and see. So I feel like we should always tailor a Nehemiah considering our behavior, our culture, our thinking, no. And Nehemiah, effective. And yet, if you are say a share on paper now, you say no, this is the best way. Then you call Faber. Now, after I call my different problems, cry. Opa, some marking, you know, team, no movie, Montanasi, constituency by constituency. Now, most often, I will say all the case. Most of the cases, there are MP no, opposing party, and the MC and the DC is also opposing party. Now, Monko ground, now share the confusion between them. There be a way sabotage way, and there also Monko commission crown way the community suffers.
Martin, thank you very much, Bafo, for your contribution on this matter this morning. So that's the view of Bafo there. You can also join in on 024 66 78615. Good morning.
Good morning, Alfa.
Yes, BY.
Alfa. It's our own problem. Ghana as a nation, everything will start very well. But how to improve it has always been a problem. The local government system started very well when you and the parties what attack. But this same position has produced this local government system. Well, NDC assembly members, MPP assembly members, CPP assembly members. As you talk about the election of MDCs, similar thing will happen. These politicians would just join this kind of system and then politicize it. You see, the whole thing about Ghana is that these parties have been our problem. Always the party interest first before the nation. That is why we are moving in this direction. Because you can see that they want to take everything. And if you want to take everything, people ask you everything. That is, as you were talking about, they have created their own problem. Your duty is to go and legislate. Rather, you are taking out money to buy people's conscience, proving that you are living in opulence. You have it. So when you go and people are demanded, why do you cry? Why do you have to cry? If you have, told them that I'm just going to make laws, the implementers are there. The judiciary is there. So only thing I will do to help the constituency to make good laws to serve your interest.
Okay.
So please, if we will do whatever, these politicians will just step in and destroy.
Thank you very much, BY, for your thoughts as well. You can also call me on 02466788615. 02466788615. Don't forget you can send me a WhatsApp message as well on 05939329993. 05939329993. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, please, your name and where you're calling me from.
Yeah. My name is Andy.
Andy, why are you calling me from, Andy?
I'm calling for a son.
Okay, talk to me, sir.
Because I'm in the frack,
You, Martin.
And say earlier on, you discussed a program about Emra lawyers, new school, no, which were it. Now, they are not many Germany say, offer lawyers do go more and a trained lawyers, say 2,000. Now, yes, a lawyer for you now, cuckoo and cry. Number so, as I'm no training a year. But number senka, the son company say, particularly with the doctors, doctor for 80% of all the doctors trained in Ghana, meaning baby or more, they are in Kolebu and Konfanochi. In Chisania, we see cancer who could be a lawyer in you, Sasso could be a doctor su in you. Nitia way and say, answer a make last one. Yente democracy as it. Usambo be to say Nigeria, your federal state, US federal state, Ghana, a unitary state. Now, Yente federal unitary state nanasi. You create problem and if you problem and you resolve problems you create. Those days where you school, so all these things were taught. Before you come out from school, you are well educated and highly informed.
Marty. Okay.
Wow. Okay. Have a nice
because of time, Medasipa, thank you very much for joining us this morning with your submission as well. We'll be able to take a few calls and then we'll start our conversation in studio. Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Alpha.
Yes, please, your name and where you're calling me from.
Alpha, this is Lobonia calling from Paraguay State.
Lobonia, Paraguay State. Talk to me, sir.
This morning, I want to commend you for the good work that you are doing. We really appreciate it, that the good work you're doing for Mother Ghana and our Central region.
Thank you very much.
I think that government must put in place proper measures in certain ministerial positions and other positions that needed to be spread across the country, rather than facing everything in the capital region. Because sometimes you may need help, especially let's talk about first when you complete training college, unless you travel all the way to Accra for everything. So government should put other facilities in other parts of the country to restrict the movement of people from moving far away. Especially hospitals like this, one in the water, one in the northern region. central, big ones like the one at Konfonochi, so as to ease the congestion of patients at Konfonochi. So once again, I think Alpha, I've been listening to you all the time. You are fantastic together with that lady. Keep the good work done. This is Logonia from Parakou Estate. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much, Logonia, for joining us this morning. And Janice is thankful for your words of commendation. If you were here, she would have bought you Koscielny Moko.
Yes,
but you're not closer, so that's fine. 050246678615. And
why are you laughing? Why are you so happy?
Why are you sad? Why do you have a problem?
No, I just want to share in your joy. So if you tell me, so that I can also be happy.
Well, I'm happy because of the Koscielny Moko Ivy is buying. I can see a lot of onions in the pepper. In fact,
the woman should be giving us like bonus or something.
listeners, forgive us. Where we are working, we can see whatever is happening outside. So sometimes we are distracted by there's some Koscielny Moko on the side that Charlie. I'm not mean the maker, but I'll try and concentrate. Please call me on 024 6678 we can take just 2 calls and then we'll move on to our next conversation. 024 6678 is the number to call us on, and I'll be happy to hear from you. Okay, let me take the number again slowly. This time 024 6678 615. So that's how you can call me. Let me take this interlude. When we return, we'll have more for you.
Asampayetia Obanyansa foso wo bunubia wanka na asam Tema futu sam kakre wa supeme Yo kofi oman ya woman Omani ya mama na Geni baby ako Wacha zaza ya wareni Wonsom wanyinyi pa Asade pa wofye oye Demo yembera ye Ebe ya ifuyena Omaya umano Omaya mamana Adiwaya nora Nyamichata.
So what I'm gathering is that our guest who was supposed to join us for the interview, we are told that unfortunately she has had an emergency. So she has to go and attend to that emergency. Apologies for us not being able to bring you that interview. It's beyond, or it was beyond our control. So as and when, hopefully we'll work with her. Possibly we may get her tomorrow. So for the people of Asante Mampo, if you are listening, just stay tuned. Hopefully, if everything goes according to plan, we may be able to have a conversation with someone who wants to lead your constituency as the member of parliament for that constituency. So that conversation hopefully will come on tomorrow. Evangelist Richard Pra is already in studio. We are going to connect with him very soon. Maybe let me give him his first minute so that he will do his ritual, and then we'll get into the conversations. Evangelist, good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for
having
the late invite. Even though I know it's been yes.
Charlie, right now my producer and my host, I am everything. So sometimes Charlie,
is that an excuse? But not. You knew today the show will come
it's
on.
It's not, but Charlie, sometimes I am.
Hey, senior.
Yes. I think I was about to say yes night, but somebody corrected me. Is that old-fashioned English? So let me modernize it. Last night.
Mm-hmm. What happened?
I was holding my phone about to release the message. I didn't know the time I slept.
Yeah. It happens sometimes.
So I was like,
do some postings, but I realized when my back touches the mattress, it takes some few seconds. And I believe it's a blessing. There are people who cannot sleep.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I can sleep.
Some are on medication.
Yeah. Right.
Without it, they cannot blink their eye.
Wow.
Yes, people have issues, seriously. So for me, one of the things that I always say that God has blessed me with is my ability to sleep. I can just sit here, make my mind that I'm just taking a nap, maybe 10 minutes. I'll just put my head on this desk and I'll go. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. So let's encourage ourselves in the Lord. This morning I share with you Psalm 3 verse 33. The Lord's curse is on the house of the wicked, but he blesses the dwelling of the righteous. So many of us, the issues or the battles we are facing in life, it's a result of sometimes it may be one of our grandparents or our parents or even by our own doing. And then we bring a curse on the whole family. Those who are innocent, generations yet unborn, and it becomes a problem. The same way, many homes are blessed today. People don't struggle. I know people, when they want to travel, they don't need to fast and pray. Visa to where? They get it without stress. But I know houses, you need to bind and then cast and do all those things. Sometimes still nothing.
And you need to get there before you call people to tell them.
Yes. Sometimes you need not tell anybody that I want to travel. You must get there before you say, I'm out like that.
Even now, some people are so scared.
Yeah. I know a man that traveled and then he was in the States. One of those days he was going to work. And before that, when he got to the States, he has not informed anybody. He keeps having these nightmares, bad dreams from his relatives back home, wanting him to come. Meaning that even though he didn't inform anybody, they know he's out.
No, I heard a story of a young man who just got to know that his grandmother was, quote and unquote, a witch, kind of, or had witchcraft. And so in the afternoon, when he heard the news, and they gave him compelling evidence to be convinced that Adinam says. So he sneaked in and just carried his bag when he wanted to bolt away. So the grandmother, she asked him where was he going. so of course, at that time you couldn't tell the truth.
Yes.
So she got a calabash. And then she fetched water into the calabash, and I think she showed him something, and it was a picture of his brother who was far away in Europe.
He appeared in the water in the calabash.
We great. We don't know now.
Now who have you? So this man I'm talking about was in the States and started having nightmares of coming back home. They are calling him and all that. One day he was in a train and realized that from home he had no shoes on. So in the train, you know, this police and those things, sometimes they come around. They realized the man was without shoes. So they thought there was something wrong. So whatever he said could not suffice they had to deport him. He came home and his shoes was in his house.
Are you sure?
Waiting for him. If you like, open the phone lines and hear stories. So for me,
but I'm coming. Why is it that elsewhere, let's say the West, they don't even bother about these things?
Yes.
Why is it that the spirit, or they don't have it, or it cannot be there? Because some of the things are amazing. No?
They are there.
They
are everywhere. These spirits, they are everywhere. But it depends on what you do with it. There, they even have open societies that you can say witches association and all that. People know them.
But you know, family and away.
They also.
It's not something that
they hurt families. They hurt members. Yes,
sure?
Just like it is done here. The difference is that here we give so much focus and attention to them. There, if you are a witch, I mean, they don't really care.
The effort you put in.
Yes.
If I want
here
to
we give them so much credit and attention. But we still have to pray. There's God and there's the devil. Whatever religion you find yourself,
somebody told me a story the last time that if all these people say, this one say I can do this one say I have this, why don't you gather them in a studio? In a studio, let them
produce some
money so that Ghana's economy there. No,
they should turn things around with all their powers. So if you are wicked, know for sure that the Bible says your house is cursed and it will affect everybody. If you are righteous, it takes just one righteous person to rise in the family, and the whole generations, even yet unborn, will be blessed. For me, I want to be that person in my family that they will all be blessed because of me. God bless. No stress.
Now let's get into the. I want to start from the region. It's a topic we've been treating. I mean, from last week. Yet still is trending. Looks as if our regional minister is getting into a lot of fights these days. He's fighting with all kinds of people. He has been doing things, and it's a subject of debate. Some think it's good, some think it's not a monumental achievement. But it's gotten into fights with so many people, including journalists, including broadcasters, including politicians, and what have you. From where you sit as an NDC person, what's your take on the effort Amakwihini is putting in, and also the fight he is being involved in? Some say perhaps it's because of his own doing. This thing he calls neck pressing. It's like he's pressing so many necks, and the necks are rising up or ganging up against him. Some too think this is pure hatred for a man who is doing so much well and lifting the image of the region. Between the two positions, where do you stand?
Thank you very much. We need to understand the region we are coming from. When I decided to do politics openly, even though I've done students' politics and all that, involved with nukes and all that. When I decided to do politics and I decided to go out openly to let people know that I'm with the NDC, I heard a lot of things. I faced a lot of challenges. We need to understand the region that we are coming. There's a history that we cannot shy away from. It dates back to the 79 when President, the head of state then emerged. People suffered the Kalabule time. And you know this region, we are predominantly traders and business-minded people. So people suffered. Families suffered. This is a history we cannot shy away from. So sometimes I ask myself, those who got into that line of brutalities and those things, what were they also doing? Certainly you will find innocent people. So when it comes to coup d'etats, when these days I hear people, especially the past 8 years under Nanado, when things were not going right, people were calling for coups and all that. I was always telling them, you don't know what you are calling for. When a coup happens, if even in your area you've taken somebody's girlfriend, that person can come and attack you. And it will be part of the revolution or whatever is going on.
You have your personal rivalry.
Yes, people have personal issues. They will come and attack you. They will take advantage. Because at that point, it is deemed that the laws, the constitution doesn't work and all that. There's no constitution. That is how come we have the fourth constitution. And people call it the fourth republic. We have only one republic. So, with this history that we cannot shy, we can only pretend, but this is part of our history. When you are NDC in this region, it's a problem. Now, I see mindset changing. The youth, many of them were not there in the 70s. So you can say whatever happened. What they are concerned is what is happening now, and it's affecting them. At least the 8 years bad governance of the MPP, led by Nanado and Dr. Mahmoud Ba, they experienced it. The young ones experienced it. And then our history within the region will also tell us that in the past, until Dr. Frank Kamwakohi came, look at the age of all the ministers that have come, MPP, NDC, look at their age. They were all 50s, 60s, and all that. The recent one that the MPP gave us for 8 years, he's nearing 70 or 70-something. We lived with him. When he speaks, culturally, our culture says if an elder speaks, you don't speak back. Do you understand? You don't talk back. So he was insulting people. We kept quiet. He went to a village. Somebody had dried, is it konkonte, on the street.
Cocoa beans or something.
There's cocoa beans and all that. There's konkonte and all that. Look at his reaction and the way he was talking. An elder of his stature.
He was demanding for the right things to be done.
Yes, demanding for the right things.
It's for public.
Absolutely.
Use,
but you see, when you are a leader, you are not chosen for just good things and all that. Sometimes you are confronted with situations. How you carry yourself shows the kind of leader, whether you are a bad leader or a good leader. There were these women who, school feeding women, government was owing them. Many of whom were MPP women organizers. They went to the regional office. This man stood up there and was just throwing his hands and saying things I can't say here. We endured him for 8 solid years. Okay. Now, you go shamefully into opposition because of all these people you chose to lead you in the region. You performed woefully, abysmally, even in your so-called stronghold. A young man has emerged. He presented his credentials. He went through vetting. You know what that vetting means? People go there and they start sweating. This young man went so relaxed, and whatever question from both sides were asked, he was passed by Ghana's parliament to represent us. History has been made. The youngest regional minister ever. He is making efforts. He will make mistakes. There are elders in this region. We have our kin. There are more people that advises him. Sometimes he may get it wrong. He listens to advice and then he moves. He has introduced this idea of Ashanti Festival. Last year, I did whatever I could. We saw certain things that we made recommendations. This year, for me, is an improvement of last year. Okay. Ashanti Fest has come to stay. We are giving the youth opportunity to exhibit their talent, God-given talents. Some few meters from here, there's an interchange. We've seen the state in which it was. And today the state it is in now. He has given the young ones the opportunity to exhibit their talents. I've been there. I've motivated the young ones, including even bloggers, you the media ones, that carry the thing. Now it has gone viral. The whole world. Just type Ashanti Fest on your phone. Just type it. It's in the system. You think this is not an achievement? And all those who are attacking him and have something bad to say are all coming from the MPP.
Are you sure?
Yes. Poyando. Is he not the boss, if my brother here is communicating.
Some say he too has been attacking all
Sampine, the recent past KMA chief executive, who has no legacy when it comes to this region as a chief executive.
No legacy.
Yes, it's a challenge. My brother is here. They are all in the same party.
Okay.
And then you watch many of the negative comments. They are all MPP. A young boy went there and had the courage, stood there, made a video. You think there was nobody there watching. But this is the democracy we are practicing. If it had been the MPP, it would have been a different story.
Okay.
And then passes a negative comment. And the following day, we see that the painting, somebody has also had the courage to climb on something to destroy what has been done. Do you know what it means to that young child who had the privilege to do the painting?
Okay.
So for us, for me sitting before you, I know the history. Sometimes I hear things and I understand them. Okay. But times are changing. So the youth are changing. Okay. They are attacking him. He is a TikTok minister. Do you know what it means to be on TikTok and to have followers nearing 1 million followers? The youth, they appreciate him. They watch him.
Okay.
So instead of you catching up with time, you are attacking someone. Yet in your party, you have young people. No wonder. Now those ministers that he used, if you put 10 of them together, their age is around 800 years. 80, 60, and all that. And the young ones, instead of supporting your own, you are rather attacking your own.
Let me go to Alaji. Let me go to Alaji. Alaji, please talk to me about your impression about what the minister is doing and some of the fights he's being involved in and all of the issues coming.
Let me advise NDC and him. Let me advise him. You know something?
Yeah.
For heaven's sake, you people are in government. Master, there is another thing talking about a party in opposition. And there is also another thing talking about party in government. Okay? They should credit us with some sort of respect. Look, whether or not MPP are those talking, and so what? Let's say, for instance, nobody is talking. MPP are the only people talking. Are we from Congo, Brazzaville? Or we are from Gambia? We are all Ghanaians. Let me tell you something. I had the opportunity to serve as a municipal chief executive. My brother, you know something? Every leader has the power to give orders and the right to exact obedience. Yes, you might have been appointed by a party in government. But once you are appointed, it is expected that you become the father figure for everybody. Look, Ashanti Regional Minister is not just a mere position. It goes with serious business. Regional Minister, if you take out Utumfo, you are the #1 citizen of the region. You are a father figure to everybody. Anytime this guy is seen on TikTok, he's always on social media. Look, my brother, you see this work that we were doing. If you continue to appear on social media, it means you are not working. Because the sort of work that is there for you.
But he's engaging people.
Engaging people where?
The people of the region.
My brother, look, me. I'm told he's young. I don't know him. I've never met him anywhere in my life.
Okay.
But let me advise him. Bro, you are young, yes. But the office you occupy is so revered to the extent that everybody owes it a duty to respect you. But it will come as a result of your own doings and your own outputs, your own lifestyle that you put across. Anytime you go to social media and you see his postings, the accompanying messages and accompanying comments are insults against your person and against the office you're holding. Look, I'm an MPP person, die in the womb. But I feel it that no, it shouldn't go this way. But what has culminated into some of these things? Your comments. Alfa, regional minister, you are not there in Kumasi alone. Go to Tontokrom and see what is happening there. You were here in this region where you declared that people should desist from Galamsey, whatever it is. Is Galamsey not in operation now? Is it not on an escalation mood? Then when people talk, he said MPP are talking because he had come to Asokwa Interchange and got the place painted. Hey, please. The work goes beyond paintings. Because let me tell you, for instance, if regional minister will see paintings are part of the achievements, then what happens to the work of the KMA chief executive? What is the KMA chief executive doing? Some of these paintings, these are all works that are assigned to assemblies, metropolitan, municipal, and district assemblies, not you, regional minister. So what is this? You see, so me, because of where I've been before, I know how a cooler it is. When you are in leadership position, it's not easy. So for him to always get time to be on social media,
it's not always. It's periodic.
Oh, because you see,
he engages on.
Look, even today, this morning, when I was just
maybe it's old.
I saw him talking to he was talking to Dumochire or something.
Yes, he has.
Everything that why you are in office as a regional minister. So anything anybody says, then you have answers. Hey, Masa, we are not joking. What sort of joke is this? No, let us be serious. Look, you see.
No, but he felt that his character has been impugned. So he needed to provide.
He doesn't need to be responding to some of these things. He doesn't need that.
But the attacks keep coming.
Attack what? What are culminating to the attacks? What your utterances and his pronouncements? Some of the things he put out.
The neck pressing.
What is that? What is neck pressing? What sort of gimmick is this? You are a regional minister. You are pressing next. That's what people are saying. Pressing next. What does that got to do with your personality and for that matter the revered office you are holding? Listen, we are serious.
Okay.
We should get serious and get to work. Some of these things are not helping. Look, some of these paintings, these are works for chief executives. Are you the weeding of medians and the road? These are all for chief executives. Not the regional minister, please.
But he's there to coordinate.
Coordinate what? He has always been at the center stage. Where he goes there and they think that whoever talks is an MPP person. So nobody is talking in Ghana today, if not MPP. Okay, leave it with us. We will talk. But once you people don't believe that, or you don't seem to suggest to him, or you don't seem to advise him, look, Alfa, sometimes when you are at the leadership position, look, your shoulder has to be tapped. Hey, listen, you are going as far as tune down. Yes.
I'm sure people are advising.
Oh, I don't think so.
I'm sure.
Because any day you see new videos of him. No.
He's a politician. He needs to be engaging the public.
Look, it is incumbent on us to respect your revered office. Okay? You are young, whatever it is, but the position you so hold makes it without an option for everybody to accord you with that respect. But it will come from you.
Okay, thank you.
Check your utterances, check your movements, and do the right thing for the sake of the office you are holding. If you are not in office today, then it might be a different thing altogether. But once in office, regional minister, behave as a regional minister. I'll tell you that.
That's Alhaji Ali Dusedu's position on this matter. You earlier heard from Evangelist Richard Pra on this same matter. I'm not too sure he's going to die anytime soon, but of course we are here to be bringing you all of those conversations. Evangelist, people accused your government some time ago that you have a government WhatsApp group. Now there's an information that you'll be meeting with civil society organizations. Some are asking if these are the WhatsApp members group, but deal with that tangential issue and then the core issue of meeting CSOs in the area of corruption. In the next 10 minutes before we use the last minutes to deal with the incident in Accra.
Let me greet Emmanuel Logonia. He's a teacher at Headlines Educational.
He called us this
morning.
morning.
He has been...
Is your friend?
He's a brother. I call him a brother.
Okay.
He has sent me a message asking, is the MPP man quarreling? And he's laughing.
No, but you do, you were in heat, so
yeah,
heat for heat.
Iman, God bless you.
That's how it goes.
Relax.
Yeah. We are all normal. We talk.
Yeah,
it's on a lighter note, Alaji. Okay. Don't take it personal. Yeah. I even added that he's laughing.
So,
okay.
Yes.
It's part of it.
Yes. Let me say a big good morning to a very big man, Alaji Labu. Of the I know he's in Sawase, Pakoso area. Okay. Alaji should know him. Alaji Labo, he just, I stepped out.
He just called. He's listening.
I met him Saturday. We were having, and he said, "Do you know that for the past 5 years, my radio has been on Orange, and I really enjoy you and Alaji every morning."
That
so
a lot of people
I told him if I come, I will greet him.
So good morning to him.
I just spoke with him.
Okay.
Good morning to you.
Yes. Fantastic.
He's an NDC guy. So
from all indications, Alaji, you heard your neighbor.
I know, but how can you say maybe? Why? What indication did you get?
But the presumption is that once you called evangelist,
no, they met.
We met, and then he told me
it's a justifiable.
He said if he has nothing, he just put it off. Apart from Orange, he doesn't listen to any other radio.
Kudos to him.
Yes.
There are people who listen to us.
Yes. You have no idea the impact you are making, my brother. My brother, the MPP, I understand them. Wow. And I think Alaji's advice is something we need to take. He says we should keep working. They will just be talking. And they will talk.
In opposition,
talking. In opposition, you have nothing to do than to talk.
The way you guys talked in opposition.
We provided solutions to the problems of this nation.
That's why I provided solution to regional leaders that I should
that's why I'm commending you.
Okay.
Regardless of the tone.
Nobody has to.
Yes, I understand you. Politically, your tone will be different, but I think the advice is well taken. He's a young man. He has a great potential. People are even saying that one day it's likely he will take the seat of the presidency.
Well, it's possible if he
works. We have lawyer Sami Jemfi. There are more promising young ones that, for me, the highest is up there. We will make mistakes. They should keep advising us. We will take them all in good faith. So, my brother, Dr. Frank Amwakohin, keep the good work up. Some of us, we day behind you. You and I, we are Konta. My wife from Mampong, his wife is from Central Region. Okay. So we cross like that.
I see.
We cross like that. So we vibe. It is well. We will hold this region for a very long time to come.
Hey, when you are in government, you can say
you know it now. You know it now. So I believe that those who are calling certain people WhatsApp group, the civil society, the MPP, when you tell them the truth, they have issues with you.
Okay.
And that is their problem now. I believe they need to sit down, pause, and reflect. We told them when they decided to turn their system upside down to first vote for their flag bearer, who for nearly 2 months has never spoken publicly on anything about the nation.
Want. He's keeping his own. He wants you to
so we can also talk. If they are talking, we are in power, but we can still look back and For 2 months of becoming flag bearer, he has not given any statement publicly. We wish him well. Now,
not long ago he was in UK, London,
and then he went to Qatar as well. Yes,
University of
Yes. He can talk the world. But you know, the work that the MPP has given him, if they think he has more time, it will catch up with him.
Okay, let's come to the WhatsApp.
So
the CSOs.
For the MPP, let me leave. They can call people names. They can decide not to take our advice. For me, I will always give them advice. Where I need to bash them, I'll bash them. But at the end, I need to tell them, you need to do this. They won't take it because I'm NDC. So all good. They will face the 30% in 2028 and we will be here. Still come and advise them. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Good morning to him. And a big akwaba to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Yesterday, lots of Ghanaians went out there to meet him at the airport. You could see everything. And good morning to the Chief of Staff, Honorable Julius Debra. His speech, I've been playing it over and over. I said, wow, this is a leader. Honorable Julius Debra, you are a leader. Good morning, sir. Okay. He calls me my brother. Okay. Me, you are too big for me to call a brother. You are my boss. His speech was on point, stating what has been done in history from Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah and all the leaders we've had. They've all paid their dues. But today, it is the turn of His Excellency John Kwame Dramani Mahama. And he has proven one more time that there's always a Ghanaian who will stand up any day and face the world. Today, he's meeting civil society on issue with corruption, anti-corruption, and many others that I will mention. And we hold civil society in high esteem. We will engage them any day given the opportunity. We believe they have a role and a part to play in shaping our nation. So His Excellency will meet them. He has been meeting them since he became president.
I believe your quest to fight corruption, especially with the one you call oral, it's not looking like it's going according to plan.
I understand anybody that speaks like that. We NDC, we understand people. Even those who insult us, we understand them.
Okay.
Civil society will meet His Excellency John Dramani Mahama today. And some of the things they are talking about, I quote from City Online. It says, we are hoping that at today's meeting, the government will be able to answer some of the points that we have put.
Okay.
And then maybe give us timelines as to when certain things will be done. For example, the expose by Joy on the big push.
No, that was
and DCE.
Fourth Estate.
Yes.
The DCE is Joy.
For example, the expose by the DCE to be removed from post when it comes to the diversion of the River Nkobra. We will want to hear that it has been made good and all that. They are talking about anti-corruption, the steps his administration have been taking. And I believe that whoever raises the point of ORA and all that, they have a point. They have a point. But we must understand that it's a process. One government has put together a team who have done all the work and put together a document. It's not enough. The document has been given to the Attorney General's department, and they are on it. Some are facing the law today. For instance, the MPP Ashanti Regional Chairman Chibu Esiako, to me. We can talk of Edubuahin, National Service, and all of the. When it gets to the courts, we must allow the process. The other time, I heard my brother Emmanuel Logonia on it and all that. After his point was made on a platform, I called him and spoke to him and said, wow, I get it now. I wish that by now, many of those who have stolen from the state are in jail. That is my wish. But I also know that there's something called rule of law. The executive will do its part. Parliament will do its part. The judiciary also have their part. When it gets to them, you don't rush them. You don't force them. His Excellency, the late Professor Mills, said the wheels of justice grind slowly, but it will surely get to its destination. Many of them are worried that for 8 years the MPP came. They couldn't jail many of our people that they painted as corrupt. Today they are free. That is the worry of many. And I said, relax, relax. You need to do due diligence and ensure that the evidence you are providing before the law court is tight, watertight. And they will not get away with it.
For some, they feel some of the cases were rushed. For instance, the Dubuahini one, because last week we heard that the witness of the prosecution, the head of finance department at, what do you call it, the institution, had gone to give a witness that sort of
destroyed the whole case.
It has destroyed the foundation of the case. So something, I say, you prepare.
Let us understand that when you take some of the cases, some are being handled by Yoko. Some are being handled by the OSP. Some are being handled by the Attorney General. All these angles, they need to collaborate, but they are independent. So if the OSP takes a case to court and is thrown out, it is incumbent on their department to ensure that they do what they must do. It will go to court, it will come back, it will go to, some will go, it will sick and all that. Let us respect the processes and allow it to.
Please wrap up.
Right. Wrapping up, one of the points that the COSOs are also trying to find some answers on is Galamsey. We know under the MPP, Galamsey became a policy, even though it didn't go through Parliament. They made Galamsey a policy. Everybody was involved. Chairman, constituency executives, polling station executives, they were all involved. The president was even clearing some of them.
Mahama says he acknowledges that some of his people are involved.
Now we have a president who is bold enough to say that we need not kid ourselves. Let's cut the hypocrisy. When it comes to the Galamsey, some of the media guys are in it. We have chiefs who are in it. Security agencies, I know some.
Imams,
pastors. Everybody is involved. Then when it comes to the politics aspect, they are NDC, they are MPP. This is the state we need to come to. And then begin to weed out the bad ones, those who are destroying our lands.
So far, are you doing enough, Joe?
We have done enough, and we continue every day to do enough. Let me commend Naimos. Last week, there was a press that they had an encounter with the press. Questions were asked and answers were given. And I like seeing the police, the military, and all these agencies coming together and meeting the whole nation, addressing. Under the MPP, did we see anything like that? Every day.
Let me go to Alaji.
People are being arrested every day. For me, where I'm coming from, I know what gold is like. It's like these drugs. When it gets into your system, it's difficult to wash them. But we need to wash them and ensure that the improvement so far we have gained with the river bodies and our forest
will be sustained.
LI 2462, we have abolished it and all that. These are efforts.
Thank you very much.
Unlike the MPP, we are doing better.
The CSO's meeting with President and matters of corruption and how the government is faring when it comes to the fight so far.
CSOs, are they there?
They are meeting the president today.
I went to City Online when they posted it. Go under it. Do we have CSOs?
Are they there?
They are there.
Wow.
They are working in the interest of Ghana.
But you see, one day, let me see, evangelist, you people should keep working. So stop this MPP. Anytime you are asked a question as to what you people are doing today, then you go into your retrospective auditing. MPP 4 years. You are in government. what are you doing today? Is Galamsey gone?
Mm-hmm.
If you have a president who only meets the press and says that he doesn't want to be hypocritical, and for that matter, his own party people are in Galamsey, what has he done? what has he done? Is it about the same lamentations? So if he knew that his own party people were involved in Galamsey, what has he done about it? We were here when the Attorney General wrote a letter citing Yamin and Abanga as culprits and that they should be investigated. What has happened to that matter? So what is he saying?
According to the AG, it's still
what is the president saying? The president, we know the president. President Mama, we know him. For him, he's a communicator. You talk, you promise you everything. Well, he doesn't do anything. So for that one, it's a different matter. We know him. So if the president laments that, I'll be honest, my party people are involved in Galamsey, so it ends there. What has he done? From that day till now, have you heard of anything? So please, forget about some of these talks. Look, CSOs, Alfa. Where were CSOs when the chief of staff wrote a letter sacking public sector employees? Where were the CSOs? We didn't hear from them. They didn't say anything. They saw nothing wrong with it. Where were the CSOs when cocoa price was slashed? The cocoa farmers had to go to Accra and picket. When they went there to picket, NDC had the gut to say it was MPP orchestrated and MPP organized picketing. How do we come in? Okay? CSOs at the time, we did not hear from them. President Brother Alain is the owner of the presidential jet that the president uses all the time. Is he the owner?
Yes.
Nidia. Hey, so sourcing government, so sourcing restrictive tendering. They do restrictive tendering every day, so sourcing. Number of road contracts have been awarded through so sourcing and restrictive tendering. Today, if you ask them, they have defense. But you see, you are in government today. Look, you've taken us through ice. All of us have gotten our change. You've taken us through a lot of pain. But in politics, we say that the elephant does not forget. When doing something today, you people have to be very careful. Look, do you know that today, even radio stations and media houses, when they post news items, they are told to pull it down. That is why, for some reasons, anytime some of these seemingly issues that goes against the government is posted by some of the media houses, we screenshot them because within 5-10 minutes they are ordered to pull it down. We keep receipts of most of them. Okay, the CSOs they've been made not to talk. They have their platform where they are told what to hit the headlines for the week, what not to hit the headlines for the week. Those that has to be amplified, others that has to be ignored. All of these things are there, and we have them on our fingertips. We are aware of them. So if today the president says he's meeting the CSOs, it's the same gimmick. Some of the people you invite are the CSOs.
They are moving the meeting from online.
They are just the same, his own people that you meet. Look, Suleiman Abrahima, I strongly believe that none of the NDC guys will even point Suleiman Abrahima and say that he's an NDC MPP guy.
I don't think so.
Yes.
It looks like he's an independent young man.
Fine.
That's how I see him.
Okay, anyway, me, I don't care.
He does his work and
because he's not an MPP guy.
He's not an NDC man.
He says that in 2016, the Dodo Pepper So Quarter Road project was now 25.9 million euros. Today, That same road has been re-awarded for renovation at 854 million Ghana cedis, which is over 63 million euros. That's what he says. A contract that was awarded in 2016 and executed today is been re-awarded again, and through restrictive tendering or so sourcing, whatever he was saying, and to the tune of 63 million euros. He named a lot of contracts and all that, citing data that he has gotten, looking and with the data pointing to the number of workers they have and all that. All of these things are part of the issues that are on table. But you see, at the end of the day, we know it's a political cosmetic. The president is meeting the CSOs who are aligned to his party, the same people. Okay. There is no way you call CSOs who he believes they are not in maybe cahoots with him or his party. So it's part of those things. But at the end of the day, the question we keep asking is this: where was the CSOs in Ghana when the chief of staff wrote a letter and sacked youth who have gone through the employment processes and were employed, gainfully employed in some of the state institutions? Where were they? Okay. Where were they when all of these things are happening today? A lot of issues do happen, and even at the time we see rule of law thrown to the dogs. Where are they? Are they talking? They are not talking. When we were there, Galamsey, you sit here and talk about Galamsey, Naimus. What has Naimus done? Today, your own people do question the appearance of Naimus in some of the districts. They ask them why were they there. The party person could come out and say that he wasn't aware of their coming, and for that matter, they should leave the territory. Okay, Alaj. You have your people having the guts to come out and say these things bare-chested. Then you sit down and say MPP, we are not there. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo is not there. John Mahama and NDC, they are there now. You should act. Whatever has to be done today has to be done by you. If a Ghanaian cries today, he voted for today. So if today is not going on well for him, he is crying for today. Who is in charge of today? John Mahama. Thank you. So when the watch seller says that the watch is not being bought, go and ask John Mahama, not me. Okay? If someone says that today the watch and for that matter, the Tuoza fee, the ball of it has been reduced, it's not Nana Akufo-Addo who should be asked. No, Alidu. The size of the John Mahama. If the size of Kenke is becoming small, you don't ask Alidu. You don't ask Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo or Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Go and ask John Mahama, not us. Thank you. Let me read a few messages before we go. This one says, good morning. I have listened to both your panelists on the regional ministers issue. I think what I can say is that both of them seem to agree, even though there are a lot of points they disagree with. But I think they seem to agree on the fact that the regional minister should listen to some advice and change certain things. But beyond this, I do think that the regional minister is doing well, even though, just like one of the panelists said, he's not perfect. Okay. Thank you very much. You said your name is ABS. Okay, ABS, thank you very much for joining us with your message this morning. This one said, Alpha, good morning. I've been listening to the show. I want to add on to this that I'm also one of those who is very much elated when it is Monday because of your panelists. They seem to do a lot more work on Mondays with a lot of heat. So it's the heat you like. You like heat. You like hot things. Okay. Thank you very much. It says his name is Prince Jima. Thank you very much for joining us with your message. Mondays are very hot. He likes the heat. Like everybody is throwing. I come with no heat. Sure. It's not true. Alaji, let me give you the last 3 minutes or 4 on what happened in Accra, and I'll come to Evangelist. Yeah, I would say it's very hard disheartening. Let me express my condolences to the bereaved family of those who have passed on, and also wish speedy recovery to those who are at various hospitals receiving treatment. What we need to do as a country, Alpha, is to take structural integrity issues very well and dear to our heart.
Are there people who check that?
Because
what I see usually is stop work, produce permits.
It is suspected that because people are in our various assemblies who have been tasked and assigned to look at some of these things, development control.
But these days there are a lot. I see some story building on this stretch when you are going to Santas.
Yes.
Close to the, I think, Unity, or close to Charlie. The way I'm looking at that story building, it doesn't sit well. It's like it's in the same fashion.
You look at the pillars.
Yeah, very tiny pillars like that.
Appreciate that. No, though you are not a building expert, but you are tempted to understand that this thing has no structural integrity. Anything can happen to it. So I strongly believe that if we don't do the right thing, Alpha, we will go 10 steps forward, 20 steps backwards. Because look, it is not easy to lose a life. Okay, let's see for instance,
in the manner
knowing very well that the structure, even at the time, what I heard was that even the structure, as it was there were warnings.
Yeah, the residents said they knew it was very weak.
It was very weak. So why were people allowed to go in there and do some of these activities?
But beyond that, looking at the response, one thing I've observed is that it looks as if our response is not really structured. I've seen a lot of people amassed there, a lot of crowd. Yes. It's like it's not well organized.
One thing with us is that once the issue, once it happens there, everybody is trying to help out the phone and just snap.
Yeah, that too is another.
Record it just to put it out. You understand? Meanwhile, lives were under the debris. You see, we need to because look, I think people have to answer for some of these actions, because look, if we allow such things to be happening, Alpha, it will get to a time. Look, we will lose a lot of life.
You know when it happened? You know me, I live in a story building. The way I was scared, I was like, hey, Charlie.
But you die your place, your place,
Hey, but Charlie,
you know, your place is a hilly place.
Okay, so it's better.
Comparing that to those places. You see, why you go to marshy areas? Marshy areas, some of the waterlogged areas, when you go to build some of these structures, it comes with its own problems. Yeah. You understand? So that is why we always say that if you go to marshy areas, some of these waterlogged areas, at least the foundation that has to be erected has to be different in a certain way, so that to be able to contain any eventuality when it starts to manifest. You see, but we need to be very careful.
Okay.
In fact, yesterday I was down when I saw
it's terrible.
Way, people were.
Somebody was like waving his like see. Hi.
Yes.
A human being. We say we don't resemble anything. It's not easy.
Very pathetic and all that. But I think that we need to be up and doing development control.
Do you remember Malcolm?
Yes, the same.
Achimota, right?
Yes, Achimota.
That was around 2011 or so. We needed to even bring in Israelis because our emergency expertise.
Exactly.
Oh, Charlie, it's not easy.
So I think that we need to look at it very well.
Okay.
And the sort of, you see, when you go to places, depending on the number of people that are expected to be in that structure within a certain period, should determine how it has to.
If it's a commercial,
you understand, because this is for
church.
Yes,
this one we're using it for church purpose. I don't. It was a school project. Okay.
You see, you have a lot of people coming in all the time. So in such instances, you need to know how. Even look, the iron rods that has to be used. Some of these structures, when I became MC, that I got to know that some of these structures, it depends on the structure and the sort of iron rod that have to be used for it. Yes. You see, Because something for commercial purposes, you should know
Mm.
that people will troop in.
Yeah.
The number of people outweighs the
Yeah.
goes for residential purposes.
Yes.
You come to my house myself.
Once, yeah, it's once in a while that
once
people.
in a while that people. You see, so but what happens to let's say Kumasi Mall? Kumasi Mall here.
Yeah.
You go to China Mall and all that. So you see, so we need to always look at it. You see,
I think
you
it's
will be at the assembly, then somebody will write a development, will write a letter to the assembly wanting the change of use from residential to commercial.
Yeah.
Then the same structure will be allowed to go. Meanwhile, some changes has to be meted out.
Affected. Okay.
Yeah, so that it wouldn't bring us some of these issues.
Evangelist,
It was pathetic. But
Senior.
Last 4 minutes. Let's hear from you.
Thank you. I understand Alaji when he does more time. He has been the local government.
Oh, I think I gave him 4. By you, I can let
A
you.
special happy birthday to Engineer Kan Kwame Buama, in Chiasso, NDC constituency chairman, hopeful. Today is your day. Enjoy your day, and may God bless and protect
He's
you
an
from
engineer.
all
Which
your
assembly
enemies.
is
He is into private practice.
yeah.
Yes. Senior, last night I was just on social media and I saw a TikTok. They call us TikTok people. I saw live, somebody doing a live, so my attention went on it, and to the point that when somebody, I think a woman, picked a stone and was trying to break, I saw the hand trying to, if you've seen that video.
Yeah, I've seen. She was waving,
She
like,
yes,
seeking for
yes,
help.
yes.
And
And
look,
at
the
a
people
point
there
was
couldn't do
even calling
anything.
for water, and they had to rush and go and get some sachet water. Trying to get it to her became a problem and all that. And the people that rushed in there, everybody, that is how we are. But
want to help, though,
you
but
realize that over time, certain things have changed. We want to help people. But when social media came, now you see accidents and people
first to report,
first
to
to
shoot, so that you get the
video
views.
it. And the military came in later with the police. They were able to push them and tell them, move away, move away, move away. When the military came, the people complied. It's a problem with us as a people. So this is what I just did. Our institutions that watch on for disaster to happen before we act. Now, NADMO was there. I tried to do this. NADMO, what does it mean? NADMO. National Disaster Management Organization. Look at the name itself. National Disaster Management Organization. Ghana's government agency under the Ministry of Interior responsible for managing emergencies and disasters, managing. It focuses on disaster prevention. Why is the prevention not something we push, but management of that disaster?
Evangelist, it's also because of how we've treated that organization.
Absolutely. It's a mindset thing.
Do you know that as we speak, for almost 11 or 12 months now, people working in that one have not been paid?
I know.
Yeah.
I'm with them.
So this person,
some of their executives around are my colleagues and all their friends.
Only motivation we have to go and
that
do. And they don't have
institution
resources.
itself is starved of resources.
I don't know
But
why
when it's a government institution, and we need to look at the whole thing, when it's in the mind that we manage disaster, so it's more like let's wait for it to happen. Then we come in. When there's flood, they come and they are helpless. The military must still come in. When there's disaster, there's fire or anything, they come and they start begging for staff to support.
In Ghana, they forget to. It's like we
a place is flooded. Then you are told that let's get them rice.
and mattress and oil.
What does
and
cash
bowl.
and rice got to do with
They
it?
must eat. Man must eat. Man must. But
I
for me,
remember,
we
I
need
remember
to.
That's what we can afford now.
When I was living-
what
Yes, yes, what does that got to do with somebody is in tatters and you come and tell
Oh,
me
man
how
must
you get
eat.
them rice
What
and
is
cash.
gone is gone. You must eat. You must survive. So for me, government, I've seen the Act 1996 and all that. That's its establishment. We need to look at it and ensure that they are resourced and also give them the power to act before something bad happens.
But also, the people we recruit in that institution, sometimes, because it looks as if both parties have used it to reward,
it has become a political...
to reward party.
Yeah.
But sometimes some of these people may lack the skill set.
Yes.
Look, the
For
first
me...
the first appointment that every government does is not.
Yeah, normally at your
Yes. The qualification aspect.
Then they go there. So they know.
Yes.
Now,
Just
the
go
first
now.
appointment.
So we don't take NADMO seriously.
That has been
our
so we need to look at it and ensure that we give them the power. You are pointing to something in my constituency, a building. It has been, going on online. People have been taking pictures, even media people, but it's still standing.
It doesn't look right.
When you see the pillars,
I've
see the pillars, and they are even loading the top more than the base.
Is it not the one
But
before the unity?
Yes. After Dakojo.
Yes. Yeah. After Dakojo.
It's somebody's property. It's money. This building that caved in, Professor Mills time 2012, as part of the emergency schools that we built, we gave contracts. And this contractor did this work. They came and said it's not fit for purpose. And it's been standing there.
So it was supposed to
Nobody is using it.
To pull it down.
But that school, when they are writing exams and they are overwhelmed by the numbers, they send some of the students to take their decks under it. They've been doing it. And this church has been going on. They even closed the church. They were having a meeting. So the multitude had already left. 30 people were there having a meeting. And it caved in.
Oh, it was good.
It could have been something else. And some of the youth have been saying it has been standing there from 2012. The contractor has done it. Surely, nobody has paid him. How are you able to go and break it down? But it is time we need to. This was avoidable. Avoidable. 3 people now dead, 20 injured. Those who are injured, some will not come back whole again. Will be in crutches and all that. So I plead, let us ensure that if the state has an agency like NADMO, let's change the name. Let it be more preventive than disaster management with no resources. I know when you mentioned it, some of my people are happy that they've not been paid. How much even do they receive? Some receive 1,000.
A lot of them, they have been called. Somebody called me and said, Alpha. See, the reason we can't talk is because it's our party.
Yes, and you have been put. If you go out there, it's not good.
Appointment that has been done.
So they,
but I'm here saying it as it is.
And
then not
first appointment.
800 cedis, 700 cedis, 1,002. No qualification and all that. We can, refine that institution and do better as it is.
Because elsewhere, emergencies, if you
they
look
don't
at
joke with it.
And you look at our NADMO and rice and oil, you're like, oh.
Look at the machines. It was a private Lebanese that brought the cutter.
So we didn't have that.
We didn't. They were helpless.
Why do we embarrass ourselves in terms of... Because the last time, 20 in Melcom, that was what we did.
Yes.
We couldn't do anything.
And some of them too, when they rescued them, look at how they handled them. All this you need training.
We don't know.
Somebody was shouting, because
what we know is Beje Mono.
It's my favorite too. Me, I like it.
No,
one bag, one cup. Let's do better. It's sad. It's sad.
Thank you very much, guys, for coming through. That's Evangelist Richard Pra. He is a member of Gold Board. I will say it's Charlie. And even he's also a former. Me video view. Is it the people call him for ball? Did you see that?
The sports minister.
It's kind of 17. I want
No, you see, we need to clear that. Let me quickly respond.
Please, let me give you 1 minute.
I saw the video at dawn.
Yeah.
Where involving the sports minister
and
a certain woman.
They look like NDC
and
bloggers.
And then some I know, like Kojo.
He went with
Angelo
or something.
So quickly, I contacted him. He was not asleep. He was at the airport. We had a chat. You saw his video has come out.
Yeah.
I caused him to do it. You see, the story is that old woman, she's old. She's a business woman that everybody knows. She's going to, I think, Holland. I stand to be correct. And when they saw the sports minister, this young man who is also traveling, not with the sports minister, took his phone, +1 TV, and did different videos. Okay. And the woman is saying, it was like, where are you going? He said, I'm going to rest. My arguments are Sikano, mi kodimu 70%. Na mi wukra ampo 30% media ja and then they've been able to put it together to make it look like, oh, we are going to finish your money.
People are happy.
The woman is going to a different place.
So say,
the sports minister,
you are chopping. Okay.
The sports minister was going alone. Osekojo is also going somewhere, France, to do his program.
I see.
So Stadium was going to watch the ball. Not sport. He himself is going.
Okay.
Not through the sports ministry.
And you Monday will come.
And they pieced them together.
Tomorrow, that is our topic. We'll come and deal.
I have a response from the sports minister on my phone. I sent him a message.
Okay, so you send me the response.
Yes.
The cattle.
The MPP for them, they want scandal. Everything is a scandal.
The human being is also trapped.
They are starved of scandal.
Who pointed gun at their forehead to be saying some of these things there?
Yeah, it's like they were making fun of us.
Piece together.
I was like,
make a statement.
Why?
Different videos pieced together.
Apia said is my good guy.
Yes, you can also contact him.
My good guy.
Yes.
Abia Stadium was saying that minister we kwani minister Osiri.
Yes. Abia Stadium was going to, but not sponsored by the state or the ministry.
The cattle is being trapped by the horn.
The fact is,
while the human being is trapped by his words.
The MPP is starved of scandals.
Thank you very much. That's evangelist Richard Bra. Okay. So. Let me do this birthday message and then we'll be done.
And let me say this.
Hey, today we are doing like another radio station in Accra.
Before you come with your, before you come with your birthday thing.
Yeah.
My younger brother is 40 years. Mustafa. He's called
Mustafa. He's your younger brother.
Yeah, my close friend's younger brother.
Okay.
He got missing since 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks.
2 weeks, yes.
Okay, so show it to the Facebook camera.
2 weeks ago.
Okay.
All efforts.
And send him the picture.
Yes. The light, yes. All efforts to trace him as proven futile.
Okay.
But we've done a whole lot of announcements everywhere, but still. So whoever has any information about him can contact me or Orange FM. At least once it comes, the information will lead to me. Then we go and do the needful.
Oh.
Yes.
But is he having any challenge?
Not too much.
Okay.
But he was with the Zongo chief at Pakoso. Then in the evening, he left home, and that was it.
Okay.
You see, so please, we are pleading with every well-meaning Ghanaian, and for that matter, Ashanti, to get in touch with us in case there is any information about him.
Okay.
Very good guy, very cool, and down to earth boy. But yeah.
So, my friend said we should do this birthday for somebody. He said that your name is Ismat Safwa Ajiman. So today is your birthday, and Mr. Cool said that you are such a great woman, and he loves you very much, and is wishing you a special happy birthday. He's praying for you for more blessings, more of everything that you're looking for. So he said that today it's your birthday and he wants you to feel very special. And so he's wishing you a special happy birthday this morning. That will be the end of our show. Thank you very much for doing the listening. My name has been Alfa Ali. I was here with Mark and Janice Opoku-Agyemang. You heard from my guest. It's time for us to live. God willing, tomorrow we'll meet again. Have a very good morning.